Standout crew in this, lane number 3, the Olympic champions, 2022 world champions, Boucheron and Androdias. Threats from all sides to them. They need to win this race if they are going to signal their intention to win another Olympic gold medal. This double has been on form all season. Jonas Gelson looking round there, the German bowman Mark Faber in the stroke seat. Darrell Lynch looking round in the bow seat, and Dr. Philip Doyle in the stroke seat. There they are. We've got Boucheron furthest away from us, and well, you can't see his shaved head, but Mathieu Androdias in the stroke seat. Robbie Manson furthest away from us, rowing on the course that he set a world's best time in the single scull, 6 minutes 30, sensational from him. Jordan Parry is partnering up with him today. These two young Poles, Jakub Wozniak from the KW04 Poznan clubs, his home course, and Konrad Domanski from a student in Warsaw. And then out on this side, the British double, Stephen Hughes, done so well to be in this final. A Fawley winner, learned to ride Maidenhead with Katerina Kleshneva, now sadly not with us. And Seidel Dafydd, who grew up in North Wales, now at University in Bath, both men representing Leander Club, and they're on an outside lane. Great for them to be in the final, but the question is, can this French double win this race? Can they put themselves off to Paris with hope that they might repeat their Olympic gold medal they won in Tokyo? Because the Dutch are looking so powerful in this event. It is all about the French. The pressure on them will be intense. Are they going to answer it?
Well, the pressure is certainly intense, and the day's ticking down, and with every competition that goes by, the French, what we would have said were probably home favourites coming out of the Tokyo Olympics, coming into Paris 2024, have got a lot to answer for here. And wow, what a start from the crew containing the local hero, Jakub Wozniak, in the bow seat of the Polish double. He's from the local club, KW04, I think, here in Poznan. So looking to put on a show for the fans. I'm sure that the club mates are down here in the grandstands.
To be quite honest, I don't know why the other doubles haven't jumped out quicker. I mean, maybe they're thinking, you know, okay, so minimal fade, first and second 500s, good third quarter, but, you know, I'd have liked to have seen a little more bravery from the other doubles, like we've seen from these Polish under-23 silver medalists. Polish sculling has great heritage. The Brits, what are the Brits doing up there at this early stage of the race? Stephen Hughes, the 22-year-old, and Seidel Dafydd, you know, there's Steve Hughes, you can see him there. They're level with the Olympic champion. How good must it be for those development oarsmen to be out on the course with the Olympic champions and going, we are level with you coming up to 500.
And nothing to lose, right? Nothing to lose here in Poznan. They're going to put it all out there because, you know, not to use a cliche, but there really is just experience to gain. And how often do you get to race the Olympic champions, like you say, and world silver medalist Phil Doyle there for Ireland, and they currently have a bit of an advantage over the French. I think still all to play for here. Poland, I think that they may be, and maybe I've spoken too soon, being a little bit silly here, being clear water up at 500.
Yeah, the French look really smooth and relaxed, you know, so do Ireland. Gelston and Weber over there on the far side again, you know, so they've got that high rate of striking. So some of the crews kind of like they gear up quite heavily. I think Poland have got a little bit heavier gearing, slightly lower rate of striking, but amazing first quarter from the Poles. And if you look at the boat speeds, you can see now those little blue indicators on the bottom right of your screen. They are telling you which crews are moving the fastest, and that 18.5 says the French are now moving the fastest, and they are eking back into that Polish lead, Camilla.
And in the small boats, these changes happen so quickly. You know, one boat length can be gone like that with a snap of a finger. And here are the French Olympic champions, Boucheron and Androdias. And they've had a bit of a sort of on again, off again season, really, when it comes to rowing in the double.
Yeah, I'm just so pleased to see them back for the Olympics. I know Hugo Boucheron had a lot of, you know, emotional problems after they won that Olympic title in Tokyo, you know, had to take some time out, and it's great to see them back. Mathieu Androdias, the kind of solid guy in the stroke seat, and the French, well, if you go into a home Olympics as Olympic champions, you are going to get pressure on them. But, well, this Polish double, we talked about this being their home course, and they are delivering at the moment.
Yeah, Konrad Domanski in the stroke seats, keeping them calm, keeping them with chances high for a podium here. And I think as the meters tick down, as each buoy line passes, that advantage that they gained off the start, a very brave tactic, trying to get out, trying to get as far away as possible for the rest of the experienced field to close you down. But it's working, it's getting them a podium place at the moment. But Ireland here with the first to show their hand in the second half for that gold medal. Phil Doyle, we've already talked about his world silver medal that they picked up on the run up to Tokyo. Disappointing for him and the doubles partner at that point in time to not make the A final in Tokyo. But Dara Lynch now coming in, and look at this field.
Six doubles
with overlap.
With overlap, that is sensational. It is an amazing scull from the British boat on this near side. Over on the far side, Gelson and Weber coming back into it. The French haven't done enough for me, the Olympic champions. I know we talk about them putting 3 races together, but it's the Irish. I said hello to Dare Lynch this morning, the bowman from Clonmel in the Irish double. He seemed to be in form, he seemed to be relaxed. He takes a look across, and they are going for clear water now, Camilla.
Wow, and Gelson and Weber going with them. They've seen what Lynch and Doyle are doing, and they're going, well, I want a piece of that. The European bronze medalists here from Germany over on the far side of the course are the next to slide out of the pack of boats to try and get that foot onto the podium. 500 metres to go now. Ireland with a length in hand over Poland, the early leaders, who are being sucked back in by both the Kiwis and the Germans. And I agree with you, Martin, the French just not sparking here to try and stay with this very dynamite pack.
Steve Hughes and Cedric Daffin are level with the French. They're level with the Olympic champions, the British development boat. There we see the Kiwis. Robbie Manson takes a look across. It's Jordan Parry in the stroke of that boat is just winding up the rate. Robbie's saying, go, man, go. But the Irish still out front. Gelson and Weber at the top of the screen, Camilla.
Gelson and Weber are really putting their hand in the fire here, and as long as they can keep that overlap with Ireland, they're the fastest moving boat on the water. Those bits of boat will tick down, they'll start to come level, and Gelson and Weber here into the red buoys have a real prospect of not only a silver medal, but perhaps a gold medal into the last 20 strokes. Here come the Kiwis. Robbie Manson, he loves this course here in Poznan. He set that great world best time in the single, now joined by Jordan Parry. They're on here with the Germans, who are just starting to look a little ragged.
So it's Ireland out in front. It's challenge from Germany that's coming. New Zealand in bronze medal position. The British have gone through the polls. The French are in 4th place, but it's Ireland. It's Lynch and Dare coming up to take a gold medal. There's the line. You can see it. Gelson and Weber has had a fantastic scull. Ireland take the gold medal. Gelson and Weber take the silver. New Zealand take the bronze. Britain beat the Olympic champions, the development crew from Britain. Sensational scull from Stephen Hughes and Cedric Daffin. Boucheron and Androdius, I'm not sure they'll be pleased with that. Lots of celebrations from Dr. Philip Doyle in the stroke seat. And, well, it was a fantastic finish from Gelson and Weber. And I just think of Mark Weber's younger brother, Lars, who watches Mark's races, watching at home in Germany. Congratulations from Robbie Manson to Jordan Parry in the stroke seats.
And great there for the New Zealanders to promote themselves up from that 4th place. They were just off the podium back in Lucerne. Now a bronze medal will be presented to them in a few moments' time. Wasn't that pretty brave, pretty dicey from the Polish there? They had to do something, didn't they? The under-23 silver medalists from Plovdiv. And look, I think you've got to, we were talking about this with the British, right? You've just got to try some new things. There's nothing to lose. But the well-practiced Irish, Phil Doyle, Dara Lynch, will be very pleased with, I think, perhaps the first gold medal they'll have won in this combination. I'm just trying to rattle through my stats, but I don't think we've seen a gold from the Irish double.